Hello, I'm Laura Cooper, the owner and director of Handmade Design Limited. So the reason I engaged with the Help to Grow programme was I felt that after running the business for 7 years that we had grown as much as we could with the skills that I'd got, and I just needed some support and clarity and some direction that I was doing the right things, help to put some official strategy together. I'd been winging it for about 8 years and that had got me so far, but I felt like I'd hit a ceiling and I really needed some advice on what direction to go for. So the programme's really helped me gain some clarity about what to do next. Before starting the programme, I was toying with the idea of opening a second store, but I've actually decided to park that idea. I've realised from doing the programme that we're just not ready. We've not got the operations and the systems in place. It is still part of our long-term plan, but I've pushed that back several years so I can make sure we've got the right people in the team, I've got the right strategy behind it, the values and missions all align, and then that's something that we can revisit. So one of the most significant things that I've learned on the course is actually I have a habit of standing in my own way when it comes to growth. I have an issue with delegating, not having the right systems to back things up. My team aren't necessarily able to make decisions when I'm not there. So yeah, letting go of the reins a little bit is one of the main things that I've learned on the course that's really going to help us to grow. So one of the big things that I have learned is, as the business has grown year on year, I feel like we are approaching kind of the end of the maturity stage, and I didn't want to see the business decline. So coming to the course has allowed me to look at diversifying, looking at new opportunities, so I can keep looking for us to grow year on year for the next 10 to 15 years. The best thing about the Help to Grow is just being able to actually step back away from the business. I spend so much time doing the day-to-day, getting stuck in, and actually giving myself 1 to 2 days a week just to step back, reflect on what we've been doing, what we're going to be doing moving forward. Giving myself that time just to focus and strategise has been so valuable. So I would 100% recommend the course to anybody that's wanting to grow their business. I've learnt so much about myself and how the business operates. I've learnt that I'm actually quite a strong entrepreneur, but I need additional support on the management side of things. There's so many parts of the course that's covered areas that I didn't necessarily have the skills in. It's given me the confidence to go away and work and understand those parts of my business too.